Welcome to Old School RuneScape's 5th League, Raging Echoes, with a bit of a twist. There are many decisions that need to be made in leagues here, and we are going to be making none of those decisions. This is Raging Echoes, randomized. Random everything. What are we going to do? Something random. Off of all kinds of lists of things. Limited time game mode. New experiences. We're changing the experiences even more. Complete tasks. Get points. Get unlocks and rewards. Get started. Gotta go through the tutorial here. Again. The Leagues menu is down in here. And that is your first task. To open the Leagues menu. First task of a whole bunch. Didn't get to randomize that one. It's part of the tutorial. Complete tasks. Get points. Do things. Here's the tasks. There are 1,589 of them. Can't do all of them because of the unlocks and all that, but we will get to that. We've got different levels, information about each task, the difficulty, how many points they give. 5 difficulties, giving different amounts of points. Can filter by everything, which is very helpful if you actually want to be looking for tasks you want to do and aren't just getting them assigned to you randomly. And points for new relics, task completions for new areas. There's a lot of tasks. Complete as many as possible. And areas is the other. This is really the main difference to regular. I mean, there's a lot of differences to the regular game. Doing tasks, going to areas, having a good time. Area selector, and also teleporter, which is convenient. New areas, once you complete a certain number of tasks. 10 different regions. Get the first 2 and then 3 more options. You get information about what's in every area if you are deciding which area you want to go to and aren't getting it assigned to you randomly. Teleports. We've unlocked our first area, but we have to choose Karamja, unfortunately. Do we want Karamja? It's a thing. Tells you what is here. It's just everything in Karamja and the underground. Places, activities, skill and stuff. Unlock places. Certain things are changed based on just so you don't need to go further. Various pieces of diaries and quests and such. Various drops from all sorts of things. Just a good time. Unlock Karamja. Because we have to. We'll be wild to see where we end up. Could be anywhere. Karamja. Unlocked. Another very important part of leagues here are the relics. The relic selection menu. Powerful relics for the league. Need points to unlock more relics. You get points from doing the tasks, of course. Each tier has options, which you would get to choose from if you're not getting them assigned randomly. Get information about each one. Very good. And also passive effects, which is nice. First tier is free, so we can unlock it now or decide later. I suppose we could unlock it now. There are 3 available choices here. Power Miner, which gives you a pickaxe. Works like a very good pickaxe. And we get the benefits. More mining success chance. Gathered mining items sent to the bank. Rocks won't deplete until you find 4 of them. Doesn't stack. Does stack with mining gloves and such. Toggle off or toggle on the effects of automatically smelting, getting some smithing XP, and automatically cutting gems. Passive effects for getting just the first one here, so we're gonna get these whatever we get given. XP modifier is ×5, drops ×2, farming ticks 5 times faster, 4 times minigame points, always run, and stackable clue scrolls with steps saved. So it's nice. So this is a pickaxe, which helps with mining and a bit of smithing and crafting. Lumberjack gives you the Echo Axe, which again is very similar idea. Again, it's a very good axe. It's not going to be equivalent to crystal, essentially. More chances of successfully chopping, items sent straight to the bank, and the option to have the logs burned for fire making XP, or fletched into arrow shafts for fletching XP. Also, never fail to make fires with any logs at any fire making level. Neat. And Animal Wrangler. You get the Echo Harpoon. Non-degradable crystal equivalent harpoon. We get the benefits of better fishing chance, automatic banking fishing, chance for the fish to be automatically cooked, fishing 1 tick faster, which is nice. Also works on fish that don't require a harpoon. It's just a harpoon. Like a big net, lobster pot, all that. Also helps for Hunter, where you will never fail. Box traps are faster. Chinchampas are doubled and give the double XP. Ampleton jars don't break. And you will never burn food when cooking. So that's nice. So, we've got 3 options. But we don't have an option. It's time to get the first spin here. There is going to be many, many more things on the wheel when we get to actual tasks here. But this is only 3 options, like we saw. So, we spin and see what happens. Spin that wheel, and we get Lumberjack. The Echoes have chosen Lumberjack. Well, there you go. And here it is. Lumberjack. Let's get our axe. That's very good. Chops nicely. Sends logs to the bank. Can light fires and make arrow shafts. And we can also make fires whenever we want. Select Lumberjack. Maybe not the best for a lot of things. Well, that's part of the fun. We just get random stuff. And we got the Echo Axe. Cool. Also did need to complete an additional task here to close the interface. We search by completed. We completed the League's tutorial, and we can begin our adventure. Already off to a great start, showing all the tasks here. That is part of the problem here. Areas, unlocked areas. There are this many different tasks that we could technically get. In order to try to have some semblance of rationality to our choices, we're going to start with only being able to roll the easiest tasks. That's the easy tasks in the available locations. So we got all kinds of stuff from just general places and also Mistlin and Gramja. There are a few tasks in this list that technically aren't completable until you have other regions. So if we roll any of those, we'll just have to get a different one. One thing that's going to be the main issue here, though, is avoiding tasks. Because we have all these tasks available. And we want to only do them when we get them. So we have to avoid doing things like going places, or getting additional skills, or doing certain training methods, or fighting things, or getting a haircut. Many, many things we're not supposed to do, because it's not what our task is. Then there's also situations where there are tasks that are leveled above other ones. Like here, get a level 20 skill. Obviously, it requires us to first get a level 10, 5, and any level at all. So if we get one of these, we'll just have to end up doing all of it. Should be okay. We're avoiding having the first task be get the max cape, or get a level 90 skill, or anything like crazy like that, by just starting with easy. One of the main things that's going to be a problem is equipping things for combat. Because there's a lot of tasks for equipping the things that you would want to equip. So we're going to be ending up doing combat with some very interesting setups, depending on how things go here. And I suppose, let's see how things go here. Roll, spin, be assigned our first task. Now that is a wheel of things. There are many, many tasks on here. Some trivial, some a little bit more complicated. I suppose we'll see what the first thing is, and what we'll end up needing to do in order to get to that. Assuming it's not something we can just instantly go and complete. Let us see. The first task. Enter Puro Puro from Gillinor. Okay. Hopefully there is some wheat fields. Just need to find a world where the portal is open. Something. Let's go for it. Just a little bit of a walk over to Draenor, and a bit of world hopping. Enter Center of Crop Circle. Need a hunter level of 17 to use this crop circle. Okay. That does change things slightly. How do you train hunter in Misslin Karamja? And that's it. It looks like the only option for training hunter whatsoever is the museum quiz. After this, we'd be able to technically start doing birdhouses. We have to look into what birdhouses are required or tasks or anything. But that's going to complete its own set of tasks here. Fixed everything. 5,000 experience in Slayer and Hunter. And that's good enough for level 20 in both. My goodness. Which gives us a ton of tasks. Complete the natural history quiz was an easy task. Level up, first level 5, first level 10, first level 20. Each of those was also an easy task. So just doing this got us 5 tasks instantly. And high enough hunter to go finish the task we're supposed to be doing. Assuming that the crop circle is still there. Back to Draenor. Oh, there it is. That was a lot of world hopping, my goodness. Into the crop circle! Amazing. And here we go. Easy task completed. Entering Puro Puro. Lots of interesting stuff in here from Imblinks. Could be pretty cool. Well, we're not going to worry about that. We have the next task to roll. As a positive here, we can now train all of our skills, and it won't be completing other tasks as unnecessarily. Let's see what we need to do next. Took off all of the tasks that we had to complete that task. The next thing on our leagues is spin a ball of wool. Well, that'll be simple. Grab the shears at Fred the Farmer's. Just picked up the spawn. Shear to sheep. Here is a ball of wool. Oh boy. Task complete. Also, technically a crafting training method, if we can't figure out anything better. Lots of different things are tasks to do, so we have to try to avoid those, if possible. Also, we have balls of wool now. That could come in handy. Nice and quick, no world hopping. Let's get another one. We are going to be coming back to this wheel lots of times. Lots of choices made for us. Next choice, fletch an oak short bow. Interesting. This is going to be a little bit more complicated than it first appeared. There's a few steps to this. One, we need to train fletching up to level 20 in order to make an oak short bow. So to train fletching, we only have so many options, and at least one of those is going to be an actual task also, so that's going to get completed here. And then we actually need to get an oak log, which seems to be only available from chopping. So it means we're going to need to get 15 wood cutting. And then again, there are only so many options for training wood cutting. Luckily, we have this nice axe here, which will get us all kinds of logs. It's going to be great. It's going to be really, really good. So, again, that's going to make a few tasks happen. If we could have gotten an oak log from some drop or something, we could have just went and picked up the regular logs on top of the castle here, used those for fletching, and avoid getting this task done for chopping a log. But we couldn't. So, here we are. And then we just run around chopping trees with our chopping axe. Things also come back faster, which is also nice. Just need to chop these to 15, and we'll see how that does for fletching. Because a lot of times fletching is just miles behind in terms of XP compared to woodcutting. We will see. I've said to only put the logs in the bank so I can make the correct things that I want, because we need to avoid getting certain tasks here. So here is very, very quickly, level 13, 14, a mugger attacking us. Maybe where we are at level 3 here. Run around here with the mugger trapped. It's fine. Everything is fine. There's level 15. Here's an oak tree. Chop that. It's part of the achievement diary, which is also its own tasks, which would be a lot of different things, completing achievement diaries. And that'd be interesting. Coming up here, going to the bank, seeing all of our logs. Look at them. 20 logs. Guess it doesn't double it or anything, it just sends it to the bank. That's okay. Take out a knife and make some arrow shafts. And that is the only thing we can do at level 1 and a task. We just need to not make 1,000 arrow shafts, basically. As we get to level 5 here, we're going to make some regular short bows. Oh boy. Man. It's going to take more logs. It's going to take more logs. A lot more logs. There's level 5. You can stop making arrow shafts. Unfortunately, making regular short bows also gives the same amount of experience per log here. We might end up getting a significantly higher level of woodcutting. If it gets to 30, that would be another task, unfortunately. I guess at this point, we could pick up logs. That would save us some Wookiee XP. Possibly an idea. Well, there's also that. This would have happened even if we just trained fletching. I suppose additional total levels is also technically doing other things. We can't really avoid it though. Also, that was a medium task, apparently. 30 points for getting 100 total level. We're gonna go to like 25 or something. See how we're doing. Still need a lot more just regular logs here. Well, that wasn't even that bad. Picking up the logs. Start making longbows at level 10. There is level 20 of fletching. Pretty wild just picking up logs when I have the axe of getting all the logs, but here we are. 1 oak log with the knife to make a oak short bow. Unstrung. So we're not done yet. Now we need to get a bowstring, which again, easier said than done. We could... Don't know if we even could. I don't think there's any flax available. I think we might need to go back to Puro Puro. Again. Oh, it'd be so convenient to be able to go to Xanaris. But that's also a task, so... More world hopping to get this, my goodness. Anyways, we are here in Puro Puro. We need to get our stuff here. Was potentially a problem with the implings. In order to catch them, we need imp jars and an imp net. Or just a butterfly net, essentially. Any spare equipment. There we are. A butterfly net, and impling jars, and an impling scroll, which we don't need. We need to catch implings now. Specifically, firstly, a baby impling, which could drop a piece of flax, which we could then train crafting with to string into a bowstring. Realistically, though, we want the young implings, because they can just drop the bowstring in general. There was an option of getting all the way to birdhouses to get the level to just catch the young implings. But that would be mining and smithing, and that'd be even more things than just catching a baby impling. We only need to get to level 22 here, so it should be doable. Also, if we just end up getting the flax from the baby implings, we don't need to do more. It's fairly uncommon though, so we will see. How much more XP for 22? Just a little bit. The 5 times XP rates are definitely helping here. That's for sure. We also have the faster pushing through the wheat ability, since we spent all that time getting to the crop circle. I guess we got to the crop circle quick enough. It was just the actual hopping worlds for it, which took some time. Maybe implings. 90 XP each. That's pretty good. Another ball of wool. It's all coming up Puro Puro and balls of wool here. There's a beginner clue for later. It's fun. And there's level 22. So now we can catch the young implings to try to obtain the bowstring. Or a piece of coal. It's also an option. Would love to avoid getting all the way to 30 here. You never know. There's some nails. No world map here. Should be a 1 in 10 from the young implings to get a bowstring. That's what we want. Here we go here. The young impling. Yoink. Lockpick. All sorts of good stuff on the impling tables here. Even these lowest level ones can get us things that we would be hard to come by in other cases. A meat pizza. Tasty. Get back here. He's gone. Yeah, it should be a 1 in 10. It's very doable. We're not hunting the yew longbow from the young implings. That is much less common. Just over there. Alright, we'll push through. Let's give strength XP. He used to. I think that was removed or something. Just need a bowstring. And then we'll be done. And that is a tuna. We also really don't want to take multiple trips here because, yeah, you know, getting back in here is a problem. If we end up with too many things here, we're going to need to drop some stuff. There's a pure essence. Sure. We don't want to hunt any higher level implings either, because those don't have the things we need. That would just be extra XP. Entirely unnecessary. Obviously. We get another lockpick. Good that we can just push through fairly quickly. What do we think? Run back that way. Okay. As long as the time in Purapura, you push through and they immediately run off the other direction. There's the young impling just inside here. I don't think he can even be inside here. I catch him. Just going for it. This is inside. There's this guy inside, but not normal. I don't think so. Let's get this bowstring here. Should be fine. Pure essence. Never mind. Gourmet impling, not what we need. There's a reason this task was not as completed compared to some of the other early ones here. Just a bunch of extra steps. Of course, if you get to a new area unlock that just has flax in it, it's pretty trivial. Instead, we are getting young impling loot. Gourmet. Push through. Not too bad, though. There are worse things to happen in Purapura. Later on, there's higher level impling tasks, and it's a problem. Trying to specifically go out of your way to find a lucky impling, that requires quite a bit of luck. We just need one thing here. They just keep on flying over that way. My goodness. Where are they at? Where are they running to? Right over here? And we went through. Of course we did. Chasing them down. It'll work if it works. There's more young implings too. And that one is going that way. Bowstring! There we go. Does it have to be such an issue? Make an oak short bow. What an easy task. My goodness. Can't wield it. Probably shouldn't wield it. Need to be very careful we wield. Well, there is that. Also come out with all this loot, I suppose. I guess we stay in Purapura just in case we have some other random task that makes us need to go in here. That'd be inconvenient to have to get back in here again. Hopefully, it's just something simple. Or Xanarus. That would also work. I'll take whatever. That's how this whole series works here. Yeah. Could have just gone and hunted Crimson Swifts on the Isle of Souls. That was technically an option. But I didn't mention that on the first hunter section of available training methods on leagues. That's okay. That would have caught a bird, and that was a task anyways. So, either that or the museum quiz completes the task. Would have had to get up to level 22 for the young impling here anyways, so in general, good enough. Next task is... Oh, so close to Xanaris. Eat an onion. Well, that's easy. Eat an onion. Trivia. Next, we get our revenge against a dark wizard. Well, that could be difficult at level 1 stats here. Maybe some food would help. We got some tuna. Might need more. Look into that. It would probably be wise to train at least a little bit here. We got our Iron Man armor, which is not going to help against the chickens or the wizards. We will stab some chickens. Get a few attack levels, maybe a few strength levels. Should be able to get at least something going here. Well, there are tasks for combat and such. We need to be slightly strategic. Maybe get to 5 attack, few strength, try to get a steel weapon. We can't get a mithril weapon because that's a task to wield a mithril weapon. We'll get to 5 attack here, I guess. Definitely gonna want something. Also not bothering with the bones or anything. We probably should just bank all the chicken drops. That'd be smart. I might just do that. Could even go for a black sword. Well, that is 624 coins. Short bow sells for 9, long bow sells for 24. What do we do with that? Let's see if the shops reset every time here, because that would help a lot. We have not a lot of money making potential here. Well, this is totally gonna work. Look at that. Close the shop and shift to sell only 1, preferably. Get the most for our money here. This is a system. That's what this is. Sell, sell, trade again. Sell, sell, making 30 coins. Oh yeah. This is potential. A lot of other things that would make us some money would be potentially difficult. We don't have too many good options here. So I'm going to do this for about twice as long as I've already done it here. Then we can go buy a black sword, which we can't wield. So we're gonna need to go get 10 attack at chickens. Would be great. Really, the thing that we are worried about here is getting 10 combat, because that's a task. So we can get not 10 combat while defeating the Dark Wizard here. And the food that we got from the Implings and the bread and shrimp from the tutorial island that we didn't do. It just starts with it anyways. That's pretty good. And a little bit more here. That is enough for a black sword. Probably still a few more so we can buy other things from shops if necessary. We'll have to do this later at some point if we want to make the most of our money here. Could technically also get bowstrings and sell these for more, but this is fine. Short bow, long bow. That's 750 coins right there. That's what winning looks like. We are forging our own path here. Randomly decided for us. Let's grab just a black sword here. Would be great. And now we need 10 attack. And then whatever strength we can get, maybe get to like combat 8 or something. See what we're sitting with. There they are. The first boss here. The Dark Wizards. Definitely gonna want to get to the level 7 one. That'd be great. Combat 9. 10 attack. 8 strength. Black sword. Wooden shield. Some pieces of food that we got from Implings. And a dream. Let's see. He's gonna attack by that one. This level 21 out here is not looking great. This one's definitely closer than the level 20s. It's a possibility. Just running. The level 20 is getting a little far out this way. We want to time this perfectly. We don't have a lot of food. Technically, we could cook some of this chicken, maybe. I'm not sure. Cooking is also a whole thing. Level 7, level 7. Let's go for it. Get him! We've been weakened. And we only have 9 attack. Okay. Oh, the battle is in our favor here. Yeah, strength level. You can only hit, you know, this one can only hit 2s, so we're mostly fine. Do we stick around to try to get our loot? Answer is yes. Run away! And we survive. To complete that task. Well, that was exciting. And we are still only level 9 combat, so that's perfect. Any more combat tasks, it's definitely going to push us to level 10 though, so something to consider. I guess we would try to use ranged magic or something. Still hit points levels to consider though, so we will see. But with the first boss defeated, it's time to make the episode here and get it out. We need to make all the other parts too, so we will see what we get next time. Goodbye.